Let them know that everything big. Nail done, hair done, everything big. And my NY.
Hi guys, it's Precious Bria. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to control your emotions. On your journey of becoming the best version of yourself, this is going to be so important. So many people crash out because you were in an emotional or a heightened emotional state and you did something that was not favorable, and that thing can haunt you. Number one is going to be acknowledge your emotions. It's okay for you to feel how you feel. We are emotional beings. And so we're going to be emotional. Everyone at some point is going to be in an emotional state. A lot of the times people think, oh, I'm not really emotional. I'm so nonchalant. Now, granted, there are some nonchalant people, but I also want to remind you that anger is an emotion. Sadness is an emotion. Fear is an emotion. And so just be mindful of that. And it's okay for you to feel how you're feeling in that moment. It's more important how you decide to express those emotions. You can do that by trying to figure out what you're feeling, and that can be so difficult. Now, I'm going to give you a piece of advice, and I'll put it on the screen somewhere, of a feelings wheel. Try your hardest to name how you're feeling. Sit with your thoughts and say, how am I feeling in this moment? You can use this chart to determine how you may be feeling and what's the actual emotion that you're feeling. Sometimes we only think about the top 3 or 4 emotions, which are mainly fear. It could be happiness, it can be anger, it can be sadness, but there's so many more emotions. And I think this chart is a great way to just get to the bottom of how you're actually feeling. While you're feeling a little bit weird or you're feeling a little bit off, ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? There's so many times throughout the day where I'm like, Precious, how are you feeling? And if I'm feeling really off, my second question is going to be, what can I do in this moment to, help you feel a little bit better? Also, you want to accept how you're feeling. There may have been a situation that happened and you may have disassociated from that event or from that situation. It may be difficult for you to understand that, wow, this situation did make me scared, and that's why I froze and I wasn't able to give a reaction the way I thought I would have, or that's why I decided to, or why I immediately went into a state of rage, because I felt that I needed to protect myself because I was afraid. Be honest about how you feel and understand that it's okay for you to feel how you feel, because we are emotional beings. Everybody has feelings, whether they express them or not, and it's 100% okay for you to feel how you feel. Again, it's more so about how you express those feelings. And number 2 is going to be to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is going to help you to stay present, and it's going to take the attention away from whether your feelings are good or bad, but just focusing on how you're actually feeling. One thing that you can do to practice mindfulness is going to be to take some deep breaths. So one of the popular breathing techniques is going to be the 4-7-4 technique. That's when you inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 4 seconds. Number 3 is going to be to reframe your thoughts. Your thinking is so imperative to everything around you. You are in control of your life, and your thinking is what's going to get you to that next level. And so instead of fixating on the negative thoughts that you have, try your hardest to replace them with positive thoughts. The best way that I would suggest that you do this is going to be to say your affirmations. I have a video on some affirmations that I like to say. I'm going to do another video on some more affirmations that you can say. And I'm telling you, every time you repeat those affirmations, the next thing you know, it's going to be like a part of you. I constantly say my affirmations all the time throughout the day because it just keeps me in a more positive space. And the next one is just going to be positive self-talk. Instead of looking at situations from a negative perspective and saying things like, I can't do this, you want to say, I can do this. I'm strong enough to get through this. I will overcome this hurdle. Those are the types of things that you say. Whenever you have a negative thought, you need to immediately replace it with like 3 positive thoughts. And I want you to stop saying, there's certain sayings that even I say or I used to say, and I completely cut that out. I don't say I can't do stuff. I don't say like that would never happen to me. I don't say stuff like that. The possibilities to me are endless, and the possibilities for you are endless. And you can get through anything. You have to be as positive as possible. And it's hard, and it's going to be a transition. Number 4 is going to be to develop your emotional awareness. You're going to do this by journaling. I have a video on some journaling prompts. Definitely go check that out. But this is going to be a way for you to begin to heal your inner child. Again, this is the very important step into you becoming the best version of yourself. Journaling is also going to help you to reflect on the things that trigger you. And when you figure out the things that trigger you, you then can focus on how you respond to those triggers. And once you focus on how you respond to those triggers, or trying to replace them with more of a maybe calmer approach or more positive approach, it's just going to help you overall in every aspect of your life, because you will be triggered. You will be triggered. Everybody gets triggered. Number 5, and this is arguably my favorite one. And it's, again, arguably the hardest. It's going to be to set boundaries. Figure out the things that you are not comfortable with. Figure out how you want to articulate those things and set that boundary and stand firm on them. People are going to push back because this is not something, people are not comfortable with other people setting boundaries a lot of the times. Stand firm in what you say. If this makes you feel uncomfortable and you don't like it, articulate it. And if you need to repeat it, repeat it. If they can't respect it, you can give as many chances as you deem necessary. I personally suggest maybe 2 times. If you say it once and you say it again and someone can't respect it, then you may have to cut that person off depending on what it is. You may have to distance yourself depending on what it is. Or you may have to just show them a consequence. The perfect example of a boundary that I set was, I don't want people calling me after 9 o'clock. I am in the bed well before 9, at least by 9 o'clock. And when I'm in the bed, I don't want to talk about nothing. I'm focusing on myself, whether I'm watching TV, whether I'm just relaxing or trying to wind down from the day, whatever it is. I don't want to be on the phone with nobody at 9 o'clock. In the beginning, I would say this to people and they didn't take it seriously. And, once I said it once, I don't answer my phone after 9 o'clock. So you call me after 9 o'clock and I'm not going to answer. I won't answer the phone. I used to keep my phone on Do Not Disturb. I tried to stop that just in case it's an emergency. But yeah, I won't answer the phone. So that's an example. Stand firm. I stood firm and now everybody knows. Number 6 is going to be to use physical activity. People underestimate how important exercise is when it comes to your mental health. It doesn't have to be these rigorous exercises. I don't do these rigorous exercises. For whatever reason, I am not into the gym right now. And I know that that's not good, but I am not. But I make sure that I get my steps in. I have a goal for myself. My Apple Watch helps me to track my goals. Every day, I try my hardest to reach my goal. And I pretty much do consistently. And yes, it helps me so much. For the days that I get to go outside and just walk around and get some sun and get some fresh air are the days that I feel the happiest. Another part of that is going to be body awareness. Listen to what your body is telling you. If you get around certain people and your body naturally tenses up and you're not able to if it tenses up, period, then those are probably not people that you need to be around. If you walk into a space and your stomach turns into knots, you probably shouldn't be there. If you're getting ready to go to a location and just something in your body is telling you, I don't want to go, don't go. Listen to your body. There's been so many situations where I'm like, I knew I didn't want to come here, and I came here anyway, and look at what happened. Listen to your body. Listen to what your body is telling you. Number 7 is going to be to seek support. I would say if you have someone in your life that you truly trust, then I think that you should definitely express your emotions to them. Talking it out really works. But I would preferably suggest if you can get like counseling or if you can go to therapy, I would suggest that you do that. Not only because that person is a professional, but that person is also more objective, and they'll be able to give you more of a honest opinion without being tainted with the like emotions and attachments of, have knowing you for however long you've known that person. Number 8 is going to be to create healthy habits. There's a lot of research out there that also suggests that eating healthier is tied to just a healthier mindset. That working out is tied to a healthier mindset, that not drinking, not doing drugs is going to help tie you to a healthier mindset. It's going to help your body to feel better. You'll probably like lose some weight, and so just think about that. Try to set a healthier routine. Try to make healthier eating choices. Try to get your full hours of sleep. I feel like it's underrated how important sleep is. Try to get your sleep. I don't play about my sleep. I will take a nap. Okay? Don't be afraid of a good nap either. Get your sleep. Do what you need to do to make sure that you're making healthier habits. And it can be, little steps that you take. Whether it's, you decided to stop snacking, or to swap out your snacks for healthier snacks, or to stop drinking coffee, or to stop drinking as much, or to stop drinking altogether, or to stop smoking. And number 9 is going to be to practice patience. Be patient with yourself. Nobody is perfect. Everybody goes through things. Give yourself grace. You have to be the person that loves you the most. You have to be your biggest cheerleader, and understand that everybody makes mistakes. Everybody goes through things. Nobody's life is perfect. Another thing that's tied to this is going to be to delay your reactions. When you're, again, we spoke about this earlier. When you're in an emotionally heightened state, you want to take those deep breaths and to give yourself time to calm down a little bit, and then make a more logical decision. The last thing that you want to do is to do these super impulsive things. And again, it's a split second that you made this decision, and you're feeling the effects of this decision for years and years to come. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I hope to see you guys in another video.